Hey guys, welcome to another edition of RunBuck on Games. I'm RunBuck. We got another war recap for you from JTJ Main. Don't you hate it when you lose those wars that are a tie on percentage? Well, we had one of those, and sadly I was the guy that choked in the last attack of the war. We don't need to go into a sob story, but in effect I missed. But there were good attacks in the war, so I thought I'd do a recap on it anyway. As you can see, it was a tie at 81-81. They definitely had a big lead on percentage. Let me take a look at my notes. It was another one of those big Town Hall nuke differences. So they had 3 Town Hall 11s. We had 1, me. So basically that gave them 5 nukes from Town Hall 11 down because they only needed 1 for me. And actually, I don't think they even... Yeah, they hit me 1 time in the war. And then in Town Hall 10, we had 7 Town Hall 10s. They had 6. So that was more even. But when you get those 5 coming down to 10, then they only really need to hit 2, which leaves them out. There's 12 attacks. They have 10 left to hit Town Hall 9. And so basically, even though our town lines, as usual, outperformed, it was just too much of a downwind to overcome. But let's take a look at some of the attacks. Look at 3. For starters, and actually the first one that we'll take a gander at is not this one, but Space's 3-star. This is a pure Town Hall 10 attack that he 3-stars with a bowler version. So let's take a gander. Starts out with the Queen Walk, and I think, you know, as I look at that and you try to think, well, what's he gaining? Why did he come in that vector at 6 o'clock? Really, he's trying, I think, to get a line that kind of comes this way, broadsiding, not broadsiding the eye towers. I assume that his bowler team will come through there, and sure enough, there they are. And then he gets pretty good penetration. Look at that nice, recognizing that jump spell right there would give him basically access to this whole segment of the base. And at that point, you know, he gets his second jump down, which again gives him then access to this part of the base. And the fact that enough had survived at that point to roll over, and his queen is just able to continue on because of these 2 healers off of it to power the day. But again, the big thing was his recognition of this box giving, with a jump, giving access. When you think bowler, you got to think of how many boxes can they throw to, basically. And I guess you'd say from that one jump he had that amount of access, right? Which is pretty good. And then he got a second jump down here, which then gave him access all the way out to here. And his spell support was mostly on jumps and rage. He didn't really had 1 heal, but yeah, interesting. It worked out really well for him. Let's take a look at another. This one will actually be a HitUp. WooBoy is a Town Hall 9, hitting into basically a 9.5. It doesn't have its eye towers, but it did have upgraded expos. So let's take a gander at that. Now, WooBoy is actually going to do a little LaLoon action, and he's been a lot of our few work recaps back. I don't know, about a month back. We had had some trouble where we were over focused on the HeVa, and so as a clan, we've been doing a really good job of trying to diversify our attacks and look at bases more as what's they're most susceptible to, and practicing those attacks so that we're comfortable with a variety. But you can see here how that push of the initial king and queen got him both ADs, so he's only had 2 ADs down. And then he just does a nice surgical deploy of the loons, allowing it to come through. But really what he gets great value out of is look how long this was distracted off that golem. So he had 2 or 3 golems that had driven in here, protecting the queen. So basically it was kind of like our old attack, the GoWi slow, where we drive to the middle and then or a max attack, as some people would call it, where you actually drive the middle, hold it, so you're distracting everything fired inward to the position. In this case, the position was here, and then you can attack from this side and not take pressure from, in that case, and his big fat hound didn't even blow up with that. But yeah, so I think what was nice about that is he recognized that with an EQ that he could actually get that much penetration and get access to, let's just take a look at the map real quick first. We won't watch the attack itself. Yeah, see how if he gets in there with that EQ, he can see that he gets this and this, plus the distraction from these two expos. They won't support an attack from this front. And that most of his, all 3 out of 4 of his AoE attacks against loons, which is the big stopper for balloons, are down here, right? So by attacking through and into that group, he really got a lot of value from it. So good attack in terms of recognition of the weakness of the base. The last one is Amagnus, our new fearless leader. The fearless leader. I guess we're past the new stage. He's doing a fine job. Amagnus is going to throw down, of course. We can't have a JTJ recap without a little HeVa, so he'll give you one. But he's hitting the Town Hall 9.5, and again, you'll see that we have the upgraded expos. It might have an extra bomb, no eye towers. So I mean, it's really a Town Hall 9 hit, but kind of, it's actually pretty hard for Town Hall 9s to take these 9.5s. I mean, just with the amount of spring traps that they get, the expos being upgraded can often, and one giant bomb extra can often make the difference. So they drive in, and you see what he really did well there is the Queen Walk, coupled with the King Suicide, left this nice gap for the Valk action to come through with just a little bit of healer support, and the healer support actually died off. So, oh, and he actually had a little bit of, that was actually more of a trident now that I see it. See how they had a little bit of hog action at the tail end there? And you can see he just barely is eking it out. I mean, he's got, what does he have left? Like 5 Valks? 6 Valks? Lord. How much time did he have left? Now I'm curious. Let's take a look. Oh, he had time. He had 20 seconds. Let's watch it one more time because I'm curious on, we'll do it at fast speed because I'm curious about it's like when the hogs came. He had 6 hogs, and I'm trying to figure out why he felt that was of good value. Clearly it worked. I mean, I'm not questioning that, but here are the 2 cuts. There's the Valk team, and they're still up. Didn't expect the Teslas. Took a little pressure from there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because so here they come. Basically what he's recognizing is that backside, I think he would have liked to have that Wiz Tower distracted this way, because see how this mortar's distracted this way? So really this block is very dense, so that gives it good odds that you can get a run that'll get those 4 boxes out for 6 hogs, plus maybe this AD, which he really doesn't care about. But the density, there's no risk of spring traps, except for right here, which really isn't a pathing concern. Plus he has that king there. So yeah, so I see the thinking. Nice recognition. Good job, Amagnus. So let's do one more just for fun. The etc. On the thing. So we do chess check, red ace, NATO. Oh, NATO got twice. These. Looks like NATO's winning. There's another Magnus. Corey, Wang. Has Wang ever got? Let's take a look at what Wang did. I don't think Wang's been on before. I have not watched this, so we'll just do it 4 times speed because it is a bonus round edition. Pretty weak expos. So he's gonna do, of course, it's a HeVa. Yeah, so here he goes. He's doing his cuts with the Queen Walk to get this set up. Wonder where he's gonna bring his HeVa in from. Oh, here then? Against that expo? He hasn't decided yet. There it is. Yep, against the expo. So there he comes, drives through the core, and it worked out. Showed good patience there, I guess, would be the big thing. The lighter expos gave him a lot more time. He does have level 4 Valks, so yeah, not bad. Alright guys, well I hope that helps. I thought the 3 up top were definitely worth looking at. So close. I mean, it clearly was within our, I mean, they had some mistakes on their side. For us to overcome 12 nuke differential, they'd have to have some, but clearly we made some mistakes too, me specifically, and it was a nuke, no less. Last minute, shifting around, badness. Good luck in your wars this weekend though, and I guess we'll see you on the next recap. Talk to you guys later.
What am I gonna do? My clan sucks. Hey, it's JTJ.
I think that's an all-out attack.
No, it's the legendary JTJU. 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 What? I like Red You and this army. Download Clash of Clans for free. Then subscribe to JTJU and win.